Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I hope you're finding yourself safe and at home and healthy. So today's video is going to be trying new makeup, and it's just going to be things that I've, for my haul video that I just put up, and I think the only thing I haven't shown you is I got the March Beauty collection. I already had the highlighter, but I purchased the blush, the bronzer, and I already had the highlighter again, like I said, from last year, and of course the lip set. Already tried the collection and I'm so completely in love. She curated everything, or created too, everything so beautifully. Like the way it wears on you, the undertone of the bronzer. Oy! Try not to get it dirty. The undertone of this bronzer alone is so beautiful, guys. Like so beautiful. But I'll talk more as we get into it. So let's just, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to zoom you in a bit and let's see how this works out. Honestly wish that I could play some music while I'm doing this, but I can't because of YouTube, and that'd be so much fun. I think that'd be so much fun to be playing music in the background as I get ready. Okay, I should have done my eyebrows off camera, but here I am. Whatever. Let me just at least comb through them. I'll do them in a little bit. The primer that I'm going to be using today is from the Try Nude box, and it's the OleHenriksen from the Truth line, the Banana Bright face primer, and it's vitamin C and banana inspired powder inspired pigments. And the little directions say, came with the little direction thing, it can be worn alone, under makeup, or dabbed on top of makeup as a highlight. I think that's interesting. I've never heard anyone say that or even mention that, so I think that's pretty interesting. Let's just go ahead and put some on. Alright, let's... Ooh, that's one pump. I wonder if that's too much. Well, it's my whole face. I'm not using another primer, so... Alrighty. Dab this on. I'm finally going to use the Buildable by Tarte Beauty, and honestly, I'm really excited. Let me center this more. Okay, so let's go ahead and open it. Ooh, so excited. Alright, so I got the baby Buildable. It feels really nice. And then I got the big Buildable. I know everybody's seen these, but this is my first time trying them. A lot of people say that the edge is rough. I mean, I guess it is a little rough, but I could deal with that. Okay, gonna let that sink into my skin a little bit. See that it brightened up anything extra or anything, to be honest, as I'm looking on it. But I mean, I use the banana line, or I use the vitamin C banana, the Truth. I use the Truth line for my skincare, so my face was already brightened, so I might not see a difference. Alright, let's go ahead with our foundation. I'm going to use the Thrive Causemetics, the Buildable Blur CC Cream. I've used this twice now. The first time I used way too much. Like I pumped out a whole, like I pumped out one pump. Or I used one pump. It was way too much, honestly, and I used it with the brush. I don't know if I didn't like it with the brush because of that, because I've used too much. But the second time that I used it with the sponge, and I used half a pump, and I definitely like that better. But also my skin's been going through it right now, especially here because of the seasonal change and allergies, so it did look a little dry, but I do like the way it wears overall. So we're gonna use half a pump. That's about half a pump. I like my foundation light, especially right now during warmer weather. So I've been getting a lot of lighter foundations, and that's what I like to use anyway. I do have some, that are for special occasions. Well, special occasions right now, right? I'm alright. But anyways, this is what I really like. On. Alright, I'm gonna pick up the rest of what I have with my sponge really quick and just go to town. And it smells very sunscreeny because it has 2 chemical sunscreens and it has the mineral sunscreen too. So just, I don't mind it. It's not something that I mind, but just letting you guys know. Okay, so as you can see, it did I had redness. You can still, the redness is still peeking through. You can still see it, but overall my skin tone is pretty evened out. Of course, it is a CC cream, so that's what you get with the CC cream. So concealer I'm going to use today is by BareMinerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. I have 2 shades. I have light and medium golden. I think I'm just going to combine both of them. Just put a little bit, not too much concealer. I don't really need that much concealer. This is honestly cover up that redness right there. I'm not going anywhere, so I don't really need too much concealer. I'm like, as I fill out my face with concealer. Okay, and then put some here, a little bit more here. Okay, the reason that this is honestly one of my favorite concealers, although the only con to it is that it doesn't come in a lot of shades, is it's so hydrating for under your eye. So hydrating. It looks so beautiful and like really skin-like once you blend it in. And honestly, it's one of my favorite concealers. I've been using it for years. I did go for a little while without it. And then as soon as I saw that it was like a couple, I think I've had them for, I had one earlier than the, later, longer than the other one. But yeah, I've used them for like 6-7 years now. Okay. Since I already know what the Thrive one looks like and I know what the concealer looks like, which I'm glad, I wanted, since I'm using a new powder and a new primer, I wanted to make sure that I use something that I've tried before. And the new powder I'm going to use is the Thrive Causemetics one. I love the packaging, the color, this whole brand. It's so cool. And this is what it looks like when you open it up. I wish you could actually click it into place, but it opens, you know. Anywho, oh, this, I heard that if you try with your Tarte powder, with your Blendiful, that it looks really nice. So let's try that. Sometimes when I use a sponge, I like to put it on my skin first a little bit, like rub it against like that. Oh wow. I don't know if it's the powder or, like, I already know the concealer is really nice. It's just my skin's acting up right here. But that looks really nice. I could definitely use more coverage under my eyes, but I'm not going to because I don't really need it. Okay. Let's just, ooh. Okay, let's just pop here, pat here. Okay, let's just do that real quick. I don't want too much powder everywhere. Two bronzers. I think I'm tempted to use more of the River bronzer. So I have Rhea from Thrive, and then I have River from Samantha and Ofra. They're actually really similar in color. Let's swatch them. So the first one is the matte side of the River bronzer. That one's Rhea from Thrive Causemetics, and that's the shimmery side of the March Beauty one. And yeah, they're definitely like totally different. The Rhea one's way more neutral, and the other one, River, has a yellow undertone. But I'm gonna go with River because I love the way it looks on. So let's go in. I'm gonna just get both. Ooh, I got way too much. can't see. It's going lightly because I grabbed way too much. So let's try to do both sides. And then I'll come back to blend. Okay, there we go. Okay, you can see there. Normally I wouldn't put this much on, but I want you guys to really see what it looks like. Okay. That's what it looks like all blended out. As you can see, it has a beautiful like yellow, like a golden, not yellow, like a golden undertone. I hope you guys can see it. So that's what it looks like. Going with just the whole March Beauty Wear collection so you guys can see it. So this is what the blush looks like. Look how pretty that is. Okay, let's swatch it really quick. It looks like two different colors. Look at that. The more pinky side and the like more mauve tone side. So let's swatch it real quick. And honestly, it is so beautiful. Look at that. That is so beautiful. You guys see that? Okay, hope that you guys could see that. Okay. And I'm gonna go with both again. My skin's already a little pinky because I didn't use a full coverage foundation, but that's okay. To be honest, I really do go ham with, I put some bronzer on my nose so it's not too light. I really do go ham with blush, like ridiculously amount. But you know, that's okay. Whatever I have left, I like to put on my nose, on my forehead, just so it can really honestly blend seamlessly. And then I'll go in with another powder brush or with another brush and just really blend everything together and up. Together and up. And then just go in. That. Look how pretty highlight looks like. There we go. And it's Star Island and Bliss, right? I think. So a pinky and then a gold champagne. Which is honestly like my two favorite colors of highlight. So like it's perfect. So I think I'm just going to go in with the pink one with the dusting of the beige. This one is a very intense highlight, you guys. But we're just going to be extra today, aren't we? Oh my gosh, I put a little bit too much highlight on. Way too much. I'm just trying to even it out. I'm gonna put some setting spray on my brows and then I will be back for eyes. Eye primer, I use the Milani Primer right here. And then I did my eyebrows with the Billion Dollar Brows kit that I got in my BoxyCharm. And for eyeshadow, I'm just going to do real simple, pretty eyeshadow. I'm going to use the Blush Crush from Colourpop. Love Stick really quick just to set my crease and brighten up my... So what I do in the tricks that I use when I do eyeshadow, I lighten up. I don't use like a shimmer shadow to highlight my brow bone. I just use a matte one and I use that to set. I use that to set my crease and highlight my brow bone without being too intense. I just don't like brow highlight. I don't like that. With Made You Blush really quick. And then just throw this in the crease super fast. Actually, the looks that I've been loving are just like one eyeshadow in the crease, maybe a little something to darken the side, to darken the outer V, but, and then just one shimmer shade all over my lid, all the way to like the outer corner. Like, I've been loving that. I feel like it looks so pretty, so ethereal, and it just looks effortless, honestly, without doing too much. Just add a little bit more. Now the shade does have some golden shimmer in it, but I mean, you just tap off your brush and it's like, it's all good. With my finger and the shade Papa Bottle, it's a Super Shock. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Sometimes I even bring it into the crease, to be honest, but just to everything to like blend in effortlessly. Okay, let's see how I'll do. Do a touch of the cheek to cheek, just a touch, and just blend it into the crease super quick, just to give it a little bit of depth, focusing mainly in the outer corner. There we go. Again, just a touch. Inner corner highlight, I'm just going to use my March Beauty Word or Start Inspired highlight. Just rub there through the makeup layer and pop that on real quick. Holy moly, this highlight is so intense. Look at that inner corner. Boom! In your face. So we combine cheek to cheek and what is this one? Major blush. Major blush and cheek to cheek. So when you show it up to the camera, you don't have to keep turning it. You can just see it yourself. Pretty cool. But like the names on the back, like, oh, I'm going to be using Major blush and cheek to cheek without having to like look on the name on the front. It's pretty ingenious Colourpop. Mascara, I'm going to use Tarte Camera Lashes, and then for liner I'm going to use Colourpop HoneyDude, and I'll be right back. I have eyeliner and lashes. Psh, I don't use lashes. Mascara on. Okay, and so for lips, I'm going to be using the liquid lipstick that came in the collection Story, and then the lip gloss, which are both beautiful, and the lip gloss is called Millie. That should help. Honestly, I feel like this is my Lips But Better liquid lipstick. But for that, I use a very light amount. Okay. That's what that looks like. This is just, it's kind of baseless. Like, it doesn't have a base color, but it has a lot of sparkle. You can see that. It's on a lip pencil. I didn't want to get the dull fault dirty. I'm gonna focus it on the center of my lips. Oh. Okay, I'm going to use my hand now. Whatever's left. Makes your lips look so juicy. Okay, so this is what the final look is looking like. My eyes, my lip, my face. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, I hope you consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.